Hello Internet, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West, and I am Coop52. Last episode we started the tutorial. We're going through the Far Zenith facility to try to find a copy of Gaia. So far not successful. So we've got some rather large snake machines that we're trying to use this space shuttle to crush, and... Oops, wrong control. So now we gotta find our way up the tower. It's gonna take me a minute to get back used to Forbidden West controls again. Who's up for a rickety elevator ride? Okay, it won't go up apparently. Can we climb up it? Maybe on the back of it? Oh, I'm stupid. And it's wonderfully rickety. Anyway, today we're going to finish off the tutorial and hopefully get to the actual gameplay map.
That doesn't sound good. I need to detach those cables quick.
Okay. Yeah, doop. Reach, jump.
This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it.
Alright. There's one.
One down. Just need to climb higher. Detach the second set of cables.
How do I get up higher there? Oh, duh, there's stairs right here. I'm stupid.
Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. I was right. No turning back now.
And down we go. Whoops. Hold on. Yes, I wanted to search the ancient supply chest first.
Almost there. There's the other connector. This the hard way.
Alright, so we have...
I need to take this. Okay.
Our boss is this Slitherfang. So this is one we'll encounter later on in the game. It's a giant snake. It's not particularly fond of fire or frost or plasma, which is one of the new damage types, and is strong against shock, purge water, which is one of the new damage types, and acid. So Let's... So yeah, this is the tagging the part component.
Full of acid. I should target it first.
First, what we're gonna do though
Check for that acid.
not be in its acid way. Woo!
Quite left
So this is somewhat weaker than one we're gonna encounter later will be, because it is the first boss. Oh, I don't have any more chill water. Okay. Alright, so hopefully it will be iced. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, let's see about targeting that thing. Picking those up because those little grinder things are, tons of them are needed for upgrading. There. It is not a fan of that. Uh-oh.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast! Trap maybe? Frost ammo? Or my purpose might find something I can use around here.
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. There.
Let's see what this can do. Time to drop.
Whoa, hi. There. Is it dead? It is dead. Yay, we reached level 2.
Finally.
Did it give me any of its earth grinders? Please tell me it gave me earth grinders.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Is it laying on top of its own earth grinders? Hold on. 2 seconds while I loot. Alas, it did not let me keep the earth grinders. Sorry, Silver Fang earth grinders are a component that's needed for quite a few things later on in the game. Oh, thank you.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Oh no, we're about to find out.
Okay. I should find the server room. close. I have to be.
Okay, this is where climbing is getting weird. There. Hooray, we made it. Data point. That's shady. That is super shady.
Please be here. It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzan's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you! This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that, we left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Okay, so essentially what they saw was the end credits from Zero Dawn.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. I could pull this thing out of my... What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he would.
Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
But before that, let's check out the statue.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Let's get kind of whoops. Without the lens flare, let's get a look at it. Okay. Let's look at this other point of interest.
Looks like a memorial. Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. They were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
So is there any other things to examine while I'm over here? Nope. Okay. I guess we gotta find the way. I could talk to them. Hello.
What did you find?
Not done yet. But it definitely looks like the orb transmitted something into the spire.
That can't be good.
You! I know you see me!
Might be able to climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
So this is mostly a tutorial on how to jump backwards. Just something you'll have to use fairly often. No.
Finally!
There. Goodness gracious. So you said the climbing system's improved, but it's still kind of finicky. Anyway, this is a pullcaster puzzle.
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire.
So these little grates are pullcasterable.
Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that?
I don't know,
If I
for
can figure out
silence
where he sent
reasons.
it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me.
Hold on, that did the wrong side. Yes.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, now why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Aloy always has a way of doing the incredible. You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
So, yeah, so one thing about Forbidden West is you can do a new game without
to attach the master
deleting
to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
you can do a new game without deleting your save games, and I have the hide headdress thing on. So while I'm in here, I'm going to no pickup. And then turn the headpiece on just so y'all can see it. So here's all the settings we can do. We're going to turn pickup of resources on auto pickup just because it's convenient. So in the patch that they put out with Burning Shores, there is the option for thalassophobia, which is the fear of water, relief. And that does change some of the gameplay in the underwater segments. If there is anybody that wants me to turn this on, I will. Otherwise, I'll keep it off. But yeah, here's what the headdress looks like. Anyway, let's chat with folks. Look at them. Edamans are just like cute and happy.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itaman.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
Aw, that's cute.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Will do, kiddo. Anyway, let's go talk to Avad. This won't be awkward.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Noct territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Marat already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension.
That's good.
But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest.
Okay, he still kind of has a
Our
thing
delegation will
for her.
meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren.
Just a little bit.
We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
I was wondering, why is he holding his arms like that the whole time? That's gotta be uncomfortable.
Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you.
Look him go.
He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me, but I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be.
Yeah, he really
When you
has a
left
thing for us
before,
still.
there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
I thought we've already let him down gently before, but I guess we could do it again. Because he apparently doesn't understand. So we have flashpoints again, so you can choose confrontational, which is the fisty thing. The brain is more logical, and the heart is more empathetic. It's just the same as it was in Zero Dawn. We'll just... You could be kind of mean. You could kind of give him a leg to stand on, or just be like, eh, well, it's not the time. Which is the one I'm gonna go with.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Who else can I talk to? Oh, ooh, there's stuff to look at over here.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
That's nice. It's a little memorial. Anyway.
Savior, everything's just the way you left it. We made sure of it.
Who else can I talk to? Not them yet. Uthin and them are around here somewhere. No, don't talk to you. Who are you? Oh, just a
Meridian owes you a debt
attendant.
it can never repay, Savior.
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Well, the nearly killed is a little not quite right. Just a wee bit. Not quite right. How do I get up there? I don't think I'm supposed to do this. That's alright, the game's letting me Skyrim up here.
There. The workbench.
I want to talk to these folks first, though.
Uthid. Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor.
Oh, good for him.
People actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I love these two.
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him.
That's nice.
The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
That sounds like a good deal. Anyway, let's use the workbench. Use the workbench. Hooray.
Okay. Master override installed.
Suppose you heard back.
Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Yeah, we'll talk about that momentarily. Oh, I'm stupid. There is a way to get up here from here. Okay. What else? I think I've talked to everybody that was talk-toable. So let's talk to these folks.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
I think I'm done.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rod. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ah!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less... scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
I love how she takes zero shit.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Actually does sound like a good idea. So now that we're down in the Daunt, let's check it out. So, let's see. So this is the Daunt right here. And this is the rest of the map. Look how big it is. And this isn't even including the DLC. So the Daunt functions kind of like the Embraced, and where you can't exit into the map proper until you complete at least some of the story. So we do have some stuff to explore, but I want to check out a campfire first. And then actually, before we get going, let's take a look at the rest of the menu. As I mentioned, they chose to not have special menu music, which is kind of a disappointment in a way. But you have like a weapon thing, outfits, etc., like you do in Zero Dawn. The resources, though, are slightly different. For one, you have like all these sections in the map where it tells you quite clearly what's used for upgrades and what's used for ammo and stuff. Another thing that they have done is that if you run out of room here, you now have a stash where items will go to your stash and you can go pick them up later at a settlement or a shelter, which is nice. You saw me forever all mucked up with the resource management. That is much improved in Forbidden West. So this is our skill menu. So they have broken up skills into a number of different areas. You can see here we've got Warrior, which is your melee stuff, and includes techniques for the Warrior Bow, which is a new weapon type. Trapper, which is for your tripcasters and ropecasters and trapping. Hunter, which is for your hunter bows. Bolt Blaster, which is very similar to the Rattler from the Zero Dawn. Survivor, which is, of course, your health and other those kind of surviving skills. And you have techniques for blast things and shredder gauntlets, which is another new weapon type. Infiltrator, which is for your sharp shot bows and stealth abilities. And Machine Master, which is for using overridden machines. And Spike Throws, which is another weapon type. So I'm going to do Survivor first. So this is what the skill tree looks like here. And Burning Shores did add on new skills, and these are at the bottom with a little fancy thing wrapped around them. So starting from the top. So skills cost skill points just like they did in Zero Dawn, and you can learn skills that are joined by lines, if that makes sense. You can't just skip down to here. You have to learn them in order from using a connected skill. In the middle here, this little triangle shaped thing is a Valor Surge, which I'll explain a little bit more when we get one unlocked. They're a new combat mechanic. And then these upward facing triangle things are weapon techniques. And I'll go through those when we learn one. So for right now, I'm just going to learn this one. And then, do I want to do that one? Yeah, I want to do that one. Alright, so let's back out of that. Okay, we looked at the map quests. Is not much changed from the quest menu in Zero Dawn. We don't really have anything yet. And then the notebook, you have the machine catalog. They added on character bios, which is good, because then you can kind of keep track of who and what everybody is and what they look like. And you've got your data points and progression and stuff like that. Anyway, let's continue. I think we'll just go ahead and save at this campfire because the video is starting to get a little bit on the long side and I don't want to get into doing too terribly much. Yes, I'm aware I've purchased Burning Shores. Another feature, so you can fast travel from any campfire to any settlement or campfire that you have discovered for free. There is no such thing as the golden fast travel pack, that fast travel packs are a thing and they are only used to travel from out in the field where there are no campfires to a campfire. But we're gonna just save. And I'm just gonna save over my other playthrough. It's fine. No big deal. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here for today. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you next time.